dress is stuck. 2 seconds. I actually can't untie my dress. I'm stuck. I think. Oh, did I get it? I think I did. Woo, ha. Okay, I got it. Now we're better. We fixed the wardrobe. Hi, good morning. How are you? I did need help, but I was good now. Well, I think we might not need the fan today. I don't know. Okay. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you too. How are you all doing today? Yeah, I think I tied the knot too tight on the back. Why are you always in the kitchen? Because I do all of my stuff. I eat breakfast and I have my coffees and I do my juices and stuff. So it makes sense for me to be the place where I can do all of those things. You never move the garlic off the oven. It's a new garlic though. I just get a new garlic every time. Check. Okay. I think. Let's see if we can do this. I swear I'm getting better at this. Instagram. Good. Pin this comment. There. This week is going fast, isn't it? I think in general this year is going fast, but I think I say that every year though. You get surprised by how fast it goes, and then you're like, it's a new year already. It'll be 24 before we know it. You look more pretty every morning. Bless, thank you. I don't feel very pretty today. I got greasy hair, and there wasn't any sunrise. Sad. Thank you. Are we liking the sundresses lately? Yes, there is birds around my house. I live in Australia. There's a lot of wildlife here. It's a bit dark today, isn't it? How do you stream? So on Streamlabs, you can stream on multiple platforms at one go, and then I have a phone as well. So I just stream on 2 devices. No, I'm not married. Very single. Hey, hot damn, hot damn. It's actually a little bit warm today. Maybe I should have the fan on. The birds aren't inside of my home, no. They're above the house. You get used to them. It's kind of like white noise in the background. Very idyllic. Hi. Does that mean you still have a chance? Not really, to be honest. I'm sorry. What kind of training do you do? I work out at the gym 6 days a week. Seriously, should start your streams with a lot of answers which people are gonna ask over and over. But the thing is, people join in throughout the stream and ask the questions. There's like, even if I started off my stream every morning answering like the basic questions, they're still gonna be asked throughout the stream, so it's not gonna help anything. Because I can start my stream and go, hello, hi, my name is Pernilla, 28 years old, I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia, very single, I train 6 days a week, and I'm happy to be here. Trust me, people are still gonna ask the same questions. Can you share what you think about single life? Like, part of me love it, and part of me don't. But it's definitely, for the most part, I love it. What kind of training do you do? I go to the gym 6 days a week, like lifting weights. Good to get all of that out early. Yeah, but the questions are still gonna come. I'm still gonna have to address it in a couple of minutes. Can I marry the part that don't love to be single? No. Just because I don't always love being single does not mean that I'm willing to get into a relationship. Also, I'm gonna turn the fan on because this is really hot. I thought maybe because the sun wasn't out that it would be alright, but it's not. It's a dress. If you work out 6 days a week, what type of job do you have? I'm a full-time content creator. But I'd like to say that I worked out 6 days a week when I had a full-time job in an office too. So I'm just very, very dedicated to my training. Nice dress, thank you. And thank you for the subscribe on YouTube, I appreciate it. Today's goals are, let me holler at you. On Instagram, we're gonna try and get to 0.6. And on TikTok, we're trying to get to 10. 710. So, yeah, if you want to help me out, feel free to drop me a follow, both on here and on Instagram. I've pinned it for you, but it's also just my username, or there's a link in my bio. You are stunning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have any cheat meals on the days you don't work out? Not really, no. I don't cheat. Hi. You got a spreadsheet of your progress. I track all of my workouts, yes. Do you have pets? No, I don't. You need more plants. I have a lot of plants, actually. You just can't see them all. My life is all about targets and goals, correctly. I think for me personally, that's how I progress the best. I find it extremely hard to progress in any area of my life if I don't have numbers and targets and goals to work towards. I don't use an app for my workouts at the moment. I just write it down in my notes. I find it to be the best way to measure whether or not I'm I forgot the word. If I lift heavier each time. Progressive overload. There it is. Always good to see you. It's good to see you too. Well, I can't really see you, but it's nice of you to be here. I'm in Bali right now. Don't drink the water. If I can recommend anything, is don't drink the bloody water. I'm in progress of your socials. Yes, I track my progress every single day of my socials. I know for a fact, for example, on TikTok, in order to reach my goal this year, I need to reach 30,000 a month, which means I need to reach approximately 1,000 a day. maybe a little bit above actually, because I have days off. Like I don't post or stream on Sundays, so yeah. I track everything. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to that stuff, but it's the only way that I can keep doing it as much as I do. Like you should have noticed by now I'm an extremely disciplined and hardworking person when it comes to this stuff, and that's mainly because of the targets and goals I set for myself. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. I find it hard to progressive overload sometimes. Like some days I just don't have the strength to lift more. And that's completely fine. I was actually reading into a lot about how it's extremely important to have rest days and have rest periods, because sometimes like your body just needs a break. And if you, instead of forcing yourself to go to the gym when you don't feel like it, maybe take a rest day and let your muscles like resituate, something like that. I don't know the word. Then you will actually be more strong because of it next time you go to work out, you know? Hi, welcome back. You're everywhere. I am a lot of places, not gonna lie, but that's good, all right? That's good. You want to be on as many forms as you can. My target is 1,000 taps. Well, I would appreciate every single tap you tap. Tap, 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 tap. Gotta let the muscle rebuild. 100%. 100%. Hey, we got another subscriber on YouTube. Thank you. But yeah, we're trying to reach 710 on TikTok today and 62.6 on Instagram. So let's go. While I make my breakfast and my lunch. Height, I'm 5'5", so I didn't say that in the beginning of the stream. I'd also just like to mention again that please be aware that there are fake profiles of me out there. I will never reach out to you and try to get money from you in any sort of way. Just keep that in mind. You should write a health book on self-discipline. You can't really though, because it's different for every person, you know. And one can definitely argue that it's easier for me to stick to the very strict lifestyle that I have because I don't have any other responsibilities. You know, I don't have a partner, I don't have pets, I don't have, like, I'm not even close to my family, you know, like my family's on the other side of the planet. So that makes it like a lot easier for me to only focus on myself. What kind of content do you do? I do this mostly. Super fan. Hi. How are you? Thank you for being here. Nice dress. Thank you. So far, nobody has pretended to be you. I do actually have a fair few people pretending to be me, but I just like I don't mind it as long as people aren't like getting scammed out of their money, you know. That would not be nice. Does the dress have buttons? No, it has like my Twitch is acting up. It has a string on the back. You talk American. Most Danes actually have kind of an American accent. I think it's because we grow up with a lot of American movies and music, so we tend to have more of an American dialect than English. Trying to pin a comment. No, I was actually trying to ban that person because I wasn't sure if you were watching. Are you Dutch? No, I'm Danish. Danish. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Help me get to today's goals. Sounds more Swedish. Well, I'm from Denmark, so How in the world do you not have a partner? As I said, I'm very focused on me right now. It makes it extremely hard to date or have the time for dating. You know? Maybe when I reach 1 million on TikTok, I'll get a partner. Danish, okay, yes, I am Danish. Danish. That's strange that logs out every time. Search. Oh. I admired your courage. I wish you a lot of success. Thank you. I'm fairly confident that I'll reach my goals if I keep working as hard as I am. Æbleskiver are good. Thank you, guys. What if you never reach 1 million? What then? Well, that's just not an option. Me not reaching my goals is not an option. It might be a matter of time. Like, maybe the time frame is wrong, but like, I do the numbers right, and like 1,000 a day doesn't seem too hard. I don't think. Unless it's like outside factors that comes in and changes it, then like that I don't have any control over. But what I do have control over, I definitely should be able to reach it. You're classical beauty, thank you. I live in Australia. I make money on all my social medias. So both on here, on Twitch, on Instagram, YouTube. No, not YouTube yet. I will on YouTube once enough of you have subscribed and watched my videos, which I'm excited about. I haven't even checked the watch hours. Let me check that for you. Oh, I can't check it on this one. Wrong one. 1 million is 1,000 days, so what? I need to reach 1 million on TikTok, and I am currently on 700,000, so that's like 300,000, and 300,000 divided out on the 10 months that we have left of the year is 30,000 a month. 30,000 a month is approximately 1,000 a day. That's how I calculate it. It's a lot smaller on Instagram though. To make, what's the next follower goal on Instagram? My daily goal today is 63.3 on Instagram. No, 62.6 on Instagram. But my yearly goal on Instagram is to get to 100,000. 100,000. I have a Linktree account. I got all of it over on Instagram, which I have pinned in the comment section if you want to find it, or there's a link in my bio. Look, I woke up a bit ago. I walked down and tried to see the sunrise, but there wasn't any sunrise. I haven't been following you long today. I saw videos from 5 months ago. You made a lot of progress. You work hard. You deserve success. Go for it. Thank you. I do work very hard. It's a bird. I know. You get used to it. Do you think your ex that you came to Australia for is kicking himself, seeing how far you come? I don't actually, though, because like part of the reason we broke up was just because we were very, very different people. And like that hasn't changed, you know, like I'm just not the kind of girl that he needs to be with, you know, and like just because I've made it on social media or oh my god, this bird. Just because I've made it on social media doesn't mean that he's all of a sudden gonna regret that, because I still don't party. I still don't really fancy late nights out or the pub or gambling or any of that sort, you know. The bird wants to hang out, yes. Do you feel bonita? I do feel bonita, thank you very much. My hair's a bit greasy today, but other than that, I feel bonita. Bonita. This bird's not going to feel bonita for very long if it doesn't shut up. Now these birds are just like not scared of me at all. They're like, what do you want? The lights are on today because it's very dark today, so they're going to stay on for a bit, sorry. Yes, we are doing a cooking stream today as well. Thank you, and thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. No, the camera isn't moving today because there was a lot of back and forth. I'm not torturing the bird. I just want it to leave. Go to another house. This is very, very loud. Thank you for the TikTok hat. And I'm usually fine with the birds. It's the little lorikeets, the ones that look like tiny parrots. They're like multicolored. They're just so damn loud. So loud. I don't have a shotgun. How are you today? Well, it's Wednesday morning here, so it's hump day for me. Pretty stoked on that. It's also International Women's Day, I think. So I'm going to an event tonight with a girlfriend, which will be interesting. Because I haven't been to anything of that sort before. Do you have a job? This is my job. Just be thankful there are no cockatoos. There are cockatoos here as well. I swear I have every single bird that exists in Australia. They all reside around my house. I just keep hearing it and I was like... Hi. Can't believe... Yes, thank you. Yes, that is my job. It is what it is, and if you're mad about it, maybe you're jealous. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday morning here. It is almost 7:30 in the morning. Why did you move to Australia? Originally I met a guy that was from here, and I moved over here because of him. Yeah. Can I wife you up? No. I want that too. I don't blame you. It's a good job. How are you single? I got extremely high standards. And I'm also just very busy. I don't feel like I have the time for dating at the moment. That wasn't on purpose, I swear. And thank you for the follows on Instagram, guys. I appreciate it. And I keep track on my phone. And on TikTok. And on Twitch. Go, 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 go. I missed the job part. This is my job. It wasn't a planned drop, I swear. But it's kind of nice because they catch most things. Remember, winners win. Okay. Do you know that someone made a fake account of you? Yes, I am aware. Pretty big account too, with like 15,000 followers. I have reported it, but like, I can't really do much more than that. Thank you, and thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. If you're new here, I'd very much appreciate it if you'd follow me on Instagram too. There is a link to Instagram in my bio. What job did you have? Before I did this, I was a full-time marketing manager. Can you clap your hands really loud? Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. My finger hurts. Are your eyelashes real? Yes, these are my own eyelashes. You were the boss at marketing. Yes. I've always had an interest in marketing. I find marketing to be very, very interesting and exciting. And it's obviously a really good, really good industry to be in, because there's only going to be more of it in the future, especially online marketing. Thank you for the roses, Chris. I appreciate that. I'm doing good. I'm just, yeah, cruisy today, but I don't mind that. What do you do in your free time? I go to the gym a lot. Then I ride a motorbike and I go camping. Were you a good boss? I'd like to think I'm a good boss, yeah. Treat people with kindness and respect. I'm probably a little bit too soft to be a boss, to be honest, not gonna lie. Because I suck at confrontation in general, like I just don't like confrontation. Like I've always found it really hard to manage other people. I'm always a little bit too large with people. You're ripped. Yes, a little bit. Yes, I do ride a motorcycle. I have a Kawasaki Ninja out in the garden. Did you ever fire anyone? I did actually. I had to fire one person once, and it was horrible. I think it made me more upset than it made her, but it had to be done. But it was horrible. I struggled a lot with that. Thank you. Would you move to Europe? No, there's a reason I moved away from Europe. Thank you for the roses, guys. Firing people is the worst. It really is, especially for someone who's like an empath, you know, because I don't know, it's just so uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm so sorry, but also you're terrible. You're fired. Because like the reason I had to fire this woman was because she plagiarized, and like there's just no, like she like 100% did something extremely wrong, and she knew it, and like it was so obvious, and there was proof and everything, so it was like very like, you're gonna get fired. But I was still like, I'm so sorry, which I shouldn't be, but I was anyways. What's your interview process like? My interview process is a very, very chill, like I just want to get a feel for the person, really. I probably wouldn't move to the States, no. Do a bike stream sometimes. I don't actually think it's illegal to stream while you're driving. Hi, welcome. More sweets. We like sweets. Bestie, who's giving you a hard time today? Let me add them. Thank you. I'm not sure who's giving me a hard time yet. I swear there's always so much in the beginning. Count me in. Well, you can consider yourself counted in if you drop me a follow here. As I said, we're trying to get to 710 on TikTok today and 62.6 on the gram. My favorite color is actually black, believe it or not. I think black is a very, very good color. It goes with everything. You can drive and stream as long as you don't read chat. I would rather just not risk it, you know, like, and I don't really want to give anyone bad ideas. Anyone in chat being mean? I think John banned them, I think. Black is the absence of color. Well, that's kind of nice, isn't it? I kind of like it. I like colors too, don't get me wrong. I just feel like black goes with everything. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Your abs are on point. My abs are very on point at the moment. It's only for a short time period though, because I am gonna start bulking soon, and then they're gonna disappear. Yes, I am single. Any close call incidents on your bike? Not really, to be honest. I've been extremely lucky, I'd say. Oh, I have one time in my, like, I was going through this really massive roundabout with like 7 lanes, and all of a sudden my bike, like, it just almost stalled, like, in the middle of the roundabout. And I was like, ah, shit! There was so many cars around me, and I was like very close to getting taken out, but yeah. Probably could also get a better bike, but it's part of the fun. But other than that, no. I drive really safe though. Like, as I said, like, I have a motorbike, but not to drive fast, like not to go do anything reckless. I'm more of a cruiser. I like to just, like, on a Sunday afternoon drive down, like, along the water, and just with the sunset, it's just a really nice feeling to just cruise by the water and see the sunset. Good morning. How are you? And thank you for sharing the live and liking the live. When you double tap the screen, you send likes to my live, and then this number goes up, which is cool. So thank you for that, and thank you for following. We're gonna continue with our pills, then we're gonna make some breakfast, and then I think today we're making prawns and zucchini. Exciting. Yes, shrimp. No, not shrimp. Prawns. Is there a difference? Or people just... Because on here it says prawns. Okay, prawns. That's the difference between prawns and shrimps. How long have you been riding a motorbike? I've been riding a motorbike for 2 years, I think, ish. Are you Dutch? No, I'm Danish. Is it the same thing, prawns and shrimps? Well, there you go. The more you know. Prawns are freshwater. And then shrimps are saltwater? What? Actually? You could tell me anything and I'd probably believe it. They aren't the same thing. Oh. I'm curious now. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Correct. Well, it says prawns, so. I'm 28. You look amazing. Are you real? How could I not be real? Is there like AI robots streaming these days, or is there something I'm not catching on to? I haven't heard of these things, because like, I would love to get an AI creature made of me. That would be so cool. And also then I could just like take a day off and just have a robot that would be me talking. That would make it way easier for me. If anybody has that, let me know. You look showered. My hair's just a bit greasy, so. That would be cool. Imagine that. Just having a little robot me. Shrimp. Okay. Yes, it's possible to make creature like clone of you with modeling technology these days. It probably is. That would be interesting to try. I'd love to see a robot me. Imagine that. Oh, this is my robot. Imagine if it ended up becoming so smart that it killed me. That'd be wild. Imagine that in the news. Hi, how are you doing? A cleaning robot. Okay. I will be a robot. I mean, fair enough. I'm open to offers. Robots are always a double-edged sword. They are a little bit, aren't they? But I feel like if we're smart enough to create them, we should also be smart enough to take them back down, you know? Yes, it is morning here. It is 7:30 in the morning in Australia. You look like a real woman to me. What is the specifications of a real woman? Curious. It probably would be expensive. In Italy, it's 10:40. Yes, yes. Very, very far away in time zones, aren't we? I'm going to Europe next month, so we'll probably be more on the same time zones there. Can you personally differentiate between Danish and Swedish people based on physical appearance? Yes, yes I can. 7:30, yes. Good morning. How are you? Ulu pulu, latte hvor du henne. Dip, dip, dip. That's a Danish song. And thank you so much for the follows on Instagram. I really appreciate it. Help me get to today's goal. I saw that there is snow in Denmark at the moment though, which is not something I'm particularly excited about going home to, so. All the Nordic people seem the same to me. I feel like that's the same as like for outside people, Australians and New Zealanders seem the same people, but once you actually live over here, you realize they're not. So like when you're from Scandinavia, it's very easy to see who's not Danish and who's not Swedish and who's not Norwegian. They just have a different look to them. Swedes are definitely a lot more blonde and blue-eyed and like very, very pretty people compared to Danes. A lot of snow. Yes, so I've heard. I don't really want to go home now. I don't want to. It looks cold. I don't have any winter clothes left. I lived in Australia for so long that like I only got crop tops and dresses. This is all I own. What am I to do with all my bikinis? You know, it's a struggle. I don't know what to do. I have to buy a sweater and gloves. I am very healthy. So yeah, start a GoFundMe so I can buy winter clothes. No, don't do that. It's just a joke. But it is what it is. We'll see how we go. I might just go to a warmer country until Denmark heats up. Say something in Danish. What would you like? What would you like me to say? How long are you back in Denmark for? I actually don't know right now. I'm about to become an auntie any day now. So I'm going home mostly for that, which I'm very excited about. Yeah. I do. I'm active on there every day. An auntie, yes, I know. Very exciting stuff. can go. What are you going to do with the house when you're away? I'm renting it out. No, I don't bite my nails. I bite the skin beside the nails when it goes off. You know, like in Danish we call it a neglerod. I don't know what you call that in English. Like when the skin pops off, like right on the side of your nail. What's that called in English? A hangnail. I got a hangnail. A boo-boo. Yeah, they hurt. Not very nice. You have to bite it off, otherwise it's just flapping there. Thank you. Yeah, but it doesn't help cutting it off because it's still broken. How is your husband? Non-existent. Non-existent. How old do you think I am today? I know I've said it multiple times, but why not have it again today? Yes, I am single. Yes, I do meditate. Why what? It's a girl that I'm gonna be an auntie to. Thank you. I like the name, thank you. No, my job is all of my social media channels. Guten Morgen. Junges Fraulein, du wünschst man natürlich gerne einen schönen Humptag. Did you see my email? I haven't looked at my emails today. Not yet. Considering it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, let me get started first. I have been. So there's a lot of planning going into going to Europe for that long, so been a bit busy with that. Can we see your outfit? It's just a little sundress. What do you like? I don't talk about how much I make online. Do you like reading books? I love reading books. Where are you from? I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. And right now it is very early in the morning still, which is why I'm making my breakfast. Overnight oats. What do you eat in a day? Overnight oats, usually my HelloFresh meals, beef jerky, protein shake, and that's about it. Blackberries. I live on the Gold Coast. It's probably better for your career not having a boyfriend. Probably, yeah. You're not wrong about that, but that's not really why I'm single though. Why I left Denmark? Because it rains a lot in Denmark. It actually rains all the time, and I get depressed when it rains. I get sad. And nobody likes me when I'm sad. I eat probably like 6 meals a day. But what other people eat in 3 meals. I'm just not very good at eating big meals, so I have to make them into smaller meals, so I eat more. What's your career? Well, right now it's in social media. My family is still in Denmark. Did I forget to... It's very unlike me to forget to buy berries. I forgot to take them out. Naughty, naughty. Do you eat oatmeal daily? Yes. Oatmeal is very good for you. Well, for me, anyways. I can't speak on behalf of you. Maybe you're allergic to oatmeal. But for me, it's very good. It's a good source of fiber, which I need because I get tired a lot. So when I have fibers, my little body can get energy more. And then there's more to burn in the gym, which is important. It's important. What's your take on the meaning of life? I don't think there necessarily has to be a meaning. I think some people find it easier to go through life if they can put a meaning to it. But I think life becomes a little bit easier and a lot more simple if you can get to a point where you're just like, it doesn't matter. What if there is no meaning? What if it's just about enjoying your time here, you know, and making the most of it? I think if you can get to that spot, that can be a very relaxing headspace to be in. It was for me anyways. How many daily calories do you do? I try to get around 2,000. Well said. Thank you. How do you enjoy your time? Bunch of different ways. These comments are going quickly today. How tall are you? I'm 5'5" or 165 centimeters. This life is so strange. Literally, it has no meaning. I think it's like it can be whatever you want it to be, you know? I don't necessarily put a lot of meaning to it. I just want to enjoy my time here as best I can and experience as much as I can, and maybe like help a couple of other people along the way to be happier. That's about it. I think if I achieve that, then I'm good. I'm happy. I'm 28. Now I feel like you make your own meaning. It's different for everyone. It is. Would you consider yourself a sensitive person? Yes. If you don't follow my third backup account, I filmed my reaction to the Netflix short documentary called Endgame. And oh my god, I cried within like 2 minutes of the movie. I'm a very sensitive person in some areas. And that was a hard watch. Obviously it hit quite close to home as well though, like having been in a situation where I've been very close to a person who was unfortunately dying and like in like hospice and all of that. Like it was very close to home, but oh my god, it was so sad. But it's good though, like sometimes you need a good cry, you know. Which do you prefer? A mix. You look stunning, thank you. I'm 165 centimeters. It's not really that tall, to be honest. Hi. How do you handle suffering? Any rooted tricks or just accepting whatever it is? I really try to let myself feel the emotions. I think for a very long time I would kind of just suppress it. And try not to react to it or not to feel it and just occupy myself with like anything else really. which I don't anymore. If I feel like I'm hurting or suffering or I'm sad, I try to really sit with it and let myself be upset and cry and do whatever I need to do for a day, and then I move on again. Thank you so much for the TikTok hats, guys. I appreciate it. We all go through things, we do, yes. Death has taken on a funny meaning in our society. It makes us so sad. Yeah, because it's scary not knowing what's going to happen, right? The unknown is scary for most people. And I get that. Do you get a lot of spiders in the house? Yes, I do. What if your mind is filled with negativity constantly, no matter what you do? Look, it's hard changing from being pessimistic to being optimistic. It takes a very long time to change your mindset, but it is doable. You just got to work harder for it. Life changes the mindset. It does, 100%. But like, you also have to be responsible for your own mindset, you know? If you are capable of being self-aware enough to see that you're being very negative, I think it's your own responsibility to work on changing that. Hi Dylan, how are you? I think you have to understand that after all, the one who is suffering is not you. What do you mean? For a 28-year-old, I think you've already had a lot of experience, traveled a lot. Yes. And like, obviously I had a lot of trauma quite early in my life, which definitely set me on a very different path very early on. And I think a lot of the reasons when people ask me how come I am a little bit different than what most people my age are, like I put it to that, like the trauma, and then obviously the traveling for 8 years. Combination of the two. I suppressed a lot of trauma from my early years. It pops up occasionally. A lot of people do. It's just very unhealthy. Were you bullied at school? Very much so. I once got beaten, like proper beaten at school too. The guy who did it got kicked out though of school, so there's justice in the world. But yeah, I was a very strange kid though. To be honest, I'm a very strange adult too. So no, I was not very pretty when I was a kid. I was just strange. I was a strange kid. Yes, it was a guy that beat me. He's in jail now. So. See, that's where my anxiety comes from, but I wasn't badly beaten. I was a fast runner. Yeah, I've never been a fast runner. Or at least I wasn't back then. Tried a veggie burger from Macca's. I'm not gonna do that, but thank you. I'm eating overnight oats. Usually what happens to... Yes, true. I'm just happy it happened early, so... He's been in for like my entire 20s. Believe it or not, he actually sent me a message. It's probably a few years ago now. It's probably 5 years ago now. But as if nothing happened, I was like, oh, hi, how are you? Because, like, on Facebook. And I was like, did you forget that you actually, like, eat shit out of me? I didn't say that, but I was like, that's ballsy. Because I didn't forget. You traumatized little me. How is Australia comparatively to Denmark? Australia's just better all around. Sorry, it's just this. I've said what I said. And that's a hill I'm prepared to die on. No! What kind of food do you like the most? Look, as much as I care about the planet and I care about animals and I want to be a good person, honestly, I like meat the most. And I'm sorry, I know it's not the proper answer, but I just do. I like a plain good steak. I also like pork. I also like chicken, turkey, kangaroo, whatever it is. I just like meat. And that's the honest answer. Probably not the right answer, but it's the honest answer. I said what I said. Does Australia have healthcare like the EU? Yes, they do. Probably looking at you now and thinking, damn, she's out. Maybe. I find it so, like, a lot of the time the people that were bullied in school actually end up having to glow up, so I don't mind that. Hi. As a Dane, are Australians as extroverted as picture Americans, or where do they fall on the spectrum? No, I don't think so. Australians are nice, but definitely not as extroverted as Americans. Hi, thank you. If you're new here, a follow is much appreciated, both on here but also on Instagram. I'm trying to grow my little socials this year. I don't have a ring. I'm not married. Do you have a lot of friends? No. Did you see the story yesterday? Australia has been selling China. Nope, haven't seen that. It's just her accent. You can't tell if she's a Dane. I am a Dane. I am from Denmark. Some people can still tell though. No, but I have heard a lot of news about TikTok. Thank you for the TikTok hat. I keep hearing how TikTok's being banned everywhere. I don't want it to be banned. I was just doing so well. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert. People just don't believe it because I do this for a living. But for me, this is still me being introverted because technically it's still just me with me. Trust me, if all of these people watching right now were watching in real life, it would be a very different thing for me. It's politics. Yeah, there's the whole thing with like TikTok spying on you and stuff, and I'm like, they can spy all they want on me. I really don't do anything they're not allowed to see, you know? But if they want to watch all my streams too, they can. I don't know how any government's going to get anything out of my streams, but I'm not too fussed on it. You know? What would you define as an introvert? A person who's not very good in social gatherings. Who doesn't prefer that, who doesn't like it that much. A person who prefer to be by themselves. or around small groups of people. Were you a straight A student at school? Definitely not. I almost got kicked out of school a couple of times. I did actually get kicked out of school once. I forgot about that. I got expelled at one school, yeah. Every app is under surveillance at some point. That's not the point. What I've understood is what everything, that's the way they get into secret information, like your laptop is linked to your father's computer, whatever. But like my father just works with hardware. I don't think there's anything to come for there as well. What was the reason behind moving to Australia and not living in Denmark? So I left Denmark when I was 20, and I haven't been back I have been back, but I haven't lived there for 8 years. I just generally don't really feel like I belong in Denmark. I don't vibe with it. The future beholding data didn't discriminate the quality of your life determined by the data you get fed with. I did hear that there was going to be like a proper propaganda stuff coming on, but like, I'm sorry to say, but if my For You page all of a sudden changes to a bunch of politics, I'm smart enough to just close it down. Like, my For You page right now is dogs, motivational videos, and workout videos. You know? So I'm like, if all of a sudden I start seeing all of these politic videos with America and China, I feel like I will be like, something's going on here, and then I would probably consider not being on the app. Like, I'm not born yesterday, you know. Likes to collect the data, and in that way they can know that the new generations are going to be like, and they're preparing for the next few for the Uyghurs based on the data they collect. Look, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about this, because I also heard one that was saying how they were trying to make people more stupid, and like how TikTok's actually ruining people's attention span and stuff. And in China, the app is completely different. It's like a learning app where people are getting smarter and using it better. Maybe you never know. I'm really not super phased on any of this. Again, I don't get into politics. I just focus on me, my little life, and what I like to do and what I think is fun, and then I'm really not too fussed on anything else. I would be very annoyed if TikTok got taken down, because like, obviously it's a very big platform for me and I love it. But yeah, if it happens, it happens. 2 seconds. If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? Vanilla, definitely. You have a very charming smile. Thank you. I appreciate that. Greetings, how's it going? Thank you for being here, guys, and thank you for the follows. I didn't mean to make the chat today all about politics. It's obviously just very close to my line of work, because if it goes down, then I'm gonna need to find a new platform to be on. And then someone was saying that if TikTok isn't allowed in America, then Facebook and Instagram is gonna, like, they are gonna dominate the market completely, which is also not. There was a whole bunch of things. It's very confusing. Thank you. And thank you for the roses and the TikTok hats and for liking the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. If you're new here, I'd very much appreciate it if you would follow me on Instagram too. I've written it out for you right here, or there's a link in my bio. I'm 28. I just have a very confusing looking face, I assume. It is what it is, guys. How's the process with moving to Australia from Denmark? So if you're under 30, it's fairly simple to move to another country and get a working holiday visa, depending on what country you're from, but working holiday visas are available for most young people from like first world countries, which is an extremely cool opportunity that you can take. After that, after you use your working holiday visas, the process becomes quite hairy. But it's doable, but it's hard and expensive and time consuming. So you really have to be sure if you want to move countries. I would have guessed 23, 24. I appreciate that. I got ID'd the other day, so I'm still like, I still got it a little bit. I think sometimes when I talk and the way that I carry myself definitely show my age though, and I was like, nah, you're definitely older. Anyone who gives you a hard time about being only 28 probably still lives with their mom. Maybe. No, 28, baby. 28. It was a good age. I like it. Do you have a cameraman? No, I have an AI tracking camera on Twitch that follows my body movements. I just didn't go down again. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You look older. I don't really mind that. I get told every day that I look both older and younger. It is what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Did you enjoy Harry Styles? It was alright, yeah. I did realize, however, that I definitely don't know as many Harry Styles songs as I thought I did. Yeah. I don't listen to heaps of Harry Styles, so I didn't really know too many of his songs. I knew like 3, and one of them was a One Direction song. But oh well. It was the experience, you know? It was a good experience. You've made some progress in terms of what, sorry? Eating blueberries? Yes. I'm getting better at catching them. What did you study? I studied marketing. I couldn't live in Australia, the heat would drive me nuts. Look, some weeks are very, very, very hot, but for the most of the year it's very pleasant. Thank you. And thank you for the follows on Instagram. I really appreciate it. Can I study you? No. And we reached 710,000 on TikTok. That's massive. Yay! Yay! Now I can take the day off Sunday. That's good. What is your favorite country? Australia at the moment. I love Australia. Honestly, this country is just everything and more. Don't you miss your family and friends though? Yes, I do. I'm considering moving to Switzerland for work next year. Do you think people have a positive impression of Danish people in other countries? Definitely have a positive impressions of Danish people, 100%. All countries I've been to have always had very high thoughts of Danes. Switzerland, however, are you aware of the cost of living in Switzerland? Like, so expensive. So expensive compared to any other country. It's like the most expensive country to live in. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Deoxyri. I really appreciate it. Do you think many hate Sweden? No. It's way more expensive than Denmark. It is. I actually, a friend of mine sent the the statistics, and it was something like Switzerland is at like 114.2, putting it like way above any other country. And the second highest cost of living country is Norway, and then Singapore. And then Iceland, and then Denmark. Denmark's number 5 on that list of countries with the highest living costs. Hey, thank you for the subscribe, Kenzo. Yes, it is super expensive. How much tax do you pay in Australia? Australia's quite... it's a little bit lower than Denmark, Australia. Where did the Kahlua go? I threw it out. I was like, it's been up there for a month now. It's time to go. Clearly not drinking it. No, this is only the cost of living index. Because I do know you get paid a lot in Switzerland too. And like that there's very, very low tax, but it's still something to keep in mind though, because it's very expensive. I'm sure you don't know yet, but you have any idea of what time you'll be streaming on your trip? I think I'll be streaming in the mornings as well, so just mornings in Denmark from probably 7 to 10, but I don't know for sure yet. Low taxes in Switzerland, kidding me. There's lower taxes in Switzerland than there is in Denmark, I'll tell you that much. Denmark has extremely high taxes. Can you do jumping jacks? No. Like the blue better than the green. I like the blue better than the green too. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. I just dislike money. Fair enough. Look, money isn't always great. I agree with that. Money's great to an extent, but I feel like it ruins relationships. Everything gets so nasty when money's involved, which is sad. I've heard too many stories of families that's broken apart because of someone passing away and leaving a will or a testament. No, I'll not continue to live in Denmark. I live in Australia and I'd like to continue to live here. Hope your stream is going well today. It is. It's nice and cruisy. Money is the root of all evil. Money and power. Money and power. But one could argue that money is very tightly connected to power. Crazy. I'm on the Gold Coast. GC, baby. GC. G to the C. We only got 20,000 left for this month on TikTok, guys. Look at us crushing it. I didn't know if money could ruin a genuine relationship. One would think that the relationship you have with your family is genuine enough to not be broken by money, but I've just seen it too many times and heard of it too many times, you know? That is why I make my own money. Exactly. And then there's the kids that are like planning on getting their parents' money once they pass, you know? Like, I feel like that's awful. Like, my parents were very, and I respect them so much for that, but my parents were very honest and upfront about it. And they were like, look, we plan on spending all of the money we make on ourselves. You guys are on your own. And I'm like, that is fair enough. You know, like, you do you, that's your money. I shouldn't expect that to go to me. So, will your streams continue when you travel to Denmark? Yes. Yes, they will. Exactly. Yeah, but it's like I don't expect anything from my parents, and same if I ever have kids, I'm not gonna leave them anything. I'm just gonna raise them well enough that they can take care of themselves. I'm not a European star, no. You don't have any kids yet? No, I don't have any kids. Content creation must be very lucrative. It is actually, believe it or not. Some people are so rich they could not possibly spend all their money. Well, then they can donate it to charity. That's what I'm doing if I pass away. In my will, it states that 1/3 of my money goes to charity if I pass away. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. I believe it. Why not do it? There's a market for it. I know. Good morning. How are you? I come here for the crow noises. Well, got a lot of those. It gets kind of nice after a while listening to the crows, doesn't it? Hi. Greetings from Denmark. Thank you for the roses, Stefan. Do you feel bad about yourself? Not one bit. I live on the Gold Coast. Why did you leave Denmark? Because it rains all the time. Haps, haps, haps. Saskeby snaps. Dee dee dee. That's another thing we have a lot in Denmark. We have a lot of little like songs that everyone knows. I think that's very cute. I love blueberries too, and blackberries. You're from Denmark but look like a 70s Australian. I always look like a 70s person. I think I just really like the fashion that was back then. I think that's really cute. I've always had a bit of a weird fashion sense. She just looks... Thank you. Yeah, it's cute. I am just a cute person. What can I say? Thank you. Thankfully your hair is not 70s fashion though. No, but I do like the very big fluffy hair, which is probably also a little bit more old school. You have damn good abs. I do have very nice abs at the moment, but keep in mind they're not staying. We're about to start bulking and then they're going to disappear. So enjoy them while they're here. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Yes. Pineapple belongs on pizza and I don't want to hear anything other than that. Show us something cool. This is my knitting. I've been working on this for almost a year, and this is how how far I've gotten. That was something cool. No, it's knitting. It's not crochet. How is it to live down under? It's amazing. It's the best country in the world, if you ask me. How many pounds are you bulking? I don't work in pounds, but I would like to get up to like 65 kilos, which is like an extra 7 kilos. 7 to 10. Dutch. I'm Danish. Where to go? Queensland. And it really depends what you're into. Australia has so many different vibes, you know. Do you go live every day? Yes, except Sundays. My Sundays. Which would be your Saturdays. I don't stream there because I need to have a day off once in a while, you know? You're gonna bulk more than my weight. Do you only weigh 10 kilos? It's very light. Thank you for the rose. As a Dane, why Australia specifically? So I lived in Canada, New Zealand, Japan, and Australia. And out of all those countries, Australia was definitely the coolest. Is streaming your main source of income? Yes. I miss you too. I live in New Zealand. That's cool. Kia ora. Yes, it is raining and it is snowing in Denmark. It's just... Oh, the weather. Don't get me started on the weather in Denmark. It's just depressing, honestly. I'm not very good with depressing weather. Best self-help that you have. What do you mean? I am a lot of muscle at the moment. How's the healthcare down under? It's fine. They have free healthcare here too. It's called Medicare. Denmark in summer is next level. It's just the same level as Australia is all year round. So you see how I would rather have it all year round than only 3 weeks out of the year. Where in Denmark are you from? I am from Jutland, but I've lived in both Aarhus and Copenhagen. How long can a foreigner stay in Australia? That depends what visa you get. Where did you live in Canada? I lived in British Columbia. Hello, how's it going? I want more snow. I'm sure you're gonna get it. It's Denmark. Never fails. Can I come and visit? No. No. I know my dad worked near Townsville about 1 year when I was small. Is it nice there? I would not recommend Townsville. No. I picture you making cookies for your kids. I've never made cookies in my entire life. It is snowing in Denmark too. What kind of camera do you have? There's a camera command if you want the link. How far away from the beach are you? I'm like a 5-minute walk away from the beach. Hi, how's it going? Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. We're very close to reaching our daily goal. That makes me really excited. Then I know I've done well. Nice. From Valencia. That's nice. Yes, I do see huntsman spiders quite often living in Australia. I don't own a yacht, no. I've never made a risotto before. Is it hard? Looks hard. How did you end up being an influencer? Believe it or not, it was quite strange. I lost my working rights in Australia, and I really didn't want to leave, but I needed obviously money to live for and to pay for my visa here in Australia. So I thought that the only way I could figure out how to work would be to make money on social media as an influencer. And I started a TikTok, and after a couple of months it just went viral, one of my videos, and then everything just went really quickly from there on out, and I was like, all right, well then that's what we do, let's try it. Do you have any advice for someone looking to move to Australia in the next 5 to 10 year window? Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Denmark is definitely not better, no. And Denmark also takes like 50% of everything you own. I will never marry someone for their money, no. Because my visa expired. So there's working holiday visas that you can use, then there's sponsored visas that you can have. But because I had used both of my working visas and it was in the middle of the pandemic as well, I didn't have the option to go home, but I also didn't have the option to work for an Australian company at the time. So they were like, you're on your own kind of thing. So I was kind of forced into finding other ways to make an income. Yes, if you're new here, I'd very much appreciate a follow on my Instagram. And thank you so much for liking my stream as well. We're up to 35.2. Are you single? Yes, still single. Has not changed today. Can you go back to Denmark? I am going back to Denmark next month, actually. How was it living in Tokyo? Strange. Very strange country to live in, Japan. It was fun to try, but I wouldn't do it like permanently. Thank you for the follows on here too, guys. I much appreciate it. Hello. Where are you from originally? Denmark. Why was Japan strange? I think Japan is just very... it's almost like a robot country. Everyone follows the rules and are very straight and proper and conformed. Like even when you're in line, everyone stands in like these perfectly straight lines and no one says anything, no one laughs, no one shouts. Everyone's just very proper and like mechanical almost. It's a very, very strange country. I want to go to the Philippines. I've heard very good things. Love the accent, thank you. I made it myself. Wishing you a happy Wednesday, thank you. You should live in the UK. Look, I would look if the question is between UK and Denmark, I'd probably do Denmark. I don't know. I feel like it rains the same in Denmark and the UK, so it'd be nice to be able to speak English instead of Danish. Oh, I don't know. There's a very 50-50 on that one. I think not bringing shame to oneself is very important to people in Japan. Oh, it definitely is. It's just very strange because you're like, there's also like, there's no eating like on the street, and there's no like talking on the phone on the bus, and this is, it's almost just like, it's so proper and it's so quiet and there's no emotions. Seems a bit surreal, to be honest. Good night, Lauren. Thank you for being here. Go and get some rest. It's like 8:30 in the morning. Ain't no rest for the wicked. We got goals to reach, baby. Goals. Goals. Thank you for the roses, guys. I really appreciate it. And for the likes. Hello. You should always care about a country's culture. Other countries' cultures are cool, and you should always respect them too. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm about to make my prawn risotto. Exciting stuff. We have an hour and a half left. How long is this thing? That's probably a little bit too early to make it. We'll wait a little bit. We can make the coffee. Do you prefer the sunset or sunrise? I prefer the sunrise, but mostly because there's no other people around. I like to be alone. Were you ever invited into someone's home? Yes, I was. And it's completely different when you're with Japanese people in private. Then there's so much emotions. You can laugh and everything, but in your private time, just not out in public. But if you're not going to respect a country's culture, I don't think you should go to that country. I think it's extremely important that you show respect for the culture, depending on where you are. Yeah, I feel like you've heard these horror stories of people going to like Middle Eastern countries, especially women, and then not respecting the culture they have over there, and then ending up being hurt because of it. You know, it's like, I think especially as a woman, it's extremely important that you respect other people's culture and you stay safe with that. And if you can't do that or don't want to do that, I don't think you should travel to that country. But that's just my personal opinion. If you don't agree, that's okay. I've been to most countries in Europe. Any countries outside of that, which would you recommend? All of them. Every country outside of Europe is amazing. I think the extreme views on women in the Middle East sounds similar to not allowing to laugh if the outcome's the same. Yeah, and like, it's fair enough that you don't agree with it and you think it's strange, but like, don't go to that country then if you can't respect it. It's really as simple as that for me. What makes you happy? Sunrises, dogs, and an empty gym. Hi, bye, good night. Don't forget to drop me a follow on Instagram before you go to sleep. Then you can wake up to a happy me. Have we met before? Considering I'm on this platform every day for 3 hours, probably. I prefer a free place where laughter is appreciated. And that is completely fair. Like, I prefer that myself too. That doesn't mean it's not cool to experience other people's cultures. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. So model today. What does that mean? Model. Thank you for the follows on Instagram too, guys. We are this close to reaching today's goal, which is cool. My daily routine, I watch the sunrise. I get my coffee. I meditate. I stream. I work. I go to the gym. I eat dinner. I read my book and I go to sleep. Thank you. Yes, I do also have a YouTube channel, in case you didn't know, where I make little cute solo camping trip videos, in case you want to see that. I go 4-wheel driving in my little 4-wheel drive, if you want to see that too. Did you go to... No, I didn't. What book? What book? When does the sun rise in Australia? That depends what time of the year. Right now it rises around 5:30, which is pretty late. In summertime, like a month ago or something, it rises at like 4:30, which is my favorite time. 195 countries in the world, I hear. Okay. There's more than 195 countries in the world. Is there only 195? I really thought there was more. That's wild. Gosh, you've been to a lot then. Oh, well, there you go. It must get dark super early. It does get dark very early. Yeah, I thought it was more too. I thought it was 200 and something. Love your dress. Thank you. I'm not dating at the moment, so it'd be very hard for you to take me out on a date. America claims countries all the time. Fair enough. I mean, if you can get away with it, right? Thank you. I like summertime here because it doesn't get dark until 8:30 or 9, which is nice. Yeah. But see, I'm a morning person, not a night person, so it works well with me. My Instagram is just the same name as I have on here. Or you can press the link in my bio. My bio. How many states do you think there are? 52. Hope you're well today. It's always impressive and elegant how you tackle the chat. Thank you. Isn't it America that keeps going between if it's 51 or 52 states? 50. Okay. There are 50 US states. Okay. What do you do for a living? I am a full-time content creator. And this winter is gonna be 4 years that I lived here. It's wild. Dippy dippy dip. Thank you for the followers, guys. I appreciate it. When Smeagol threw a breadcrumb mountain near Mordor. Oh, evil one. Did you change your name from Pernilla to Pernilla on social media? No, I was named Pernilla because my mom didn't like the name Pernilla. And she wanted my name to start with P, but she didn't like the original Danish Pernille, so she changed it to Pernilla, which is the Swedish version of my name. So there you go. This, like, my name on socials is actually my real name. You all forgot about Alaska and Hawaii. Like, you keep hearing about the American states, and it's like, sometimes you count them with it, and sometimes you don't. So I just know it's around the 50 mark, and that's as good as it gets. Content creator, what is this? Someone who creates content for a living on social media or other platforms. Learn something new every day. Yes, well, Pernilla Morrison is my name. It's a good name. I like it. I like it very much. Would you like to meet up with your mother and father? I'm gonna meet up with my mother and father next month. How you're single is beyond me. Look, me too, buddy. No, I'm not moving back to Denmark, but I am becoming an auntie for the very first time. Well, not for the first time, but like the first time I'm going to be there for it. So I'm excited. So I'm going back for that. I just... Okay. Congrats. Thank you. Yes, I am Danish. I'm from Connecticut. Cool. Yes, very Danish. And this is a little summer dress. I like it. Cool accent, thank you. I made it myself. Are you working trying to lose that Aussie accent? No, I love my accent. It's just a mix of all the countries that I've been to. I don't mind it, you know. I feel like this is very zoomed in, isn't it? No. Then you can't see half my head. How do I get that zoomed back out? Ah! Looks the same. Yeah, that didn't help much, did it? I remember when we camped together. I don't think we have. Maybe say... What? Did you always know you wanted to travel when you were young? Yes. Ever since I was like 13, I'm pretty sure. My parents kind of knew that I wasn't gonna stay in Denmark. It looks the same as other streams. Oh, fair enough. I respect the culture, but that's alright. As I said, these are just my opinions. People don't have to share my opinions. Thank you. And thank you for the follows over on Instagram. We're very close to our daily goal today. Makes me happy. I do have siblings, yes. My biological older brother was definitely also destined to travel, yes. He didn't get the chance to, so I did it for him. Is there actually no laughing allowed, or is that an assumption since no one was? No, it's not like it's illegal or anything, but it's frowned upon to have like loud interactions on the streets in Japan. In Tokyo. Like in the... It's like it's different if you're a tourist and stuff, but the Japanese people don't really have a lot of emotion. This is not my only TikTok account. No, I do have 4 TikTok accounts. I got Pernille Mortensen, Pernille Mortensens, and then Pernille Mortensen _. Those are mine. Anyone outside of that? Not mine. I love your hair, thank you. It's a bit greasy today. I don't speak French, no. Yes, 4 TikTok accounts. Because there was a time there where I kept getting taken down and I really needed to make sure that didn't happen. Have you been to a castle? Yes. Do you make a lot of money with TikTok? That depends what you see as a lot. Sometimes I make a bit. Depends on the day, really. Depends on the day. It's the eyes. Thank you. Can you do a little spin? Spin. There you go. Hey, Corky. Thank you. Hi. Someone from Japan told me they don't. Look, a lot of the Japanese culture happens in private. So that's like once you actually get to know a Japanese person, you get to hang out with them in private, they're a completely different person than they are in public. Do you have Twitter? Yes, I do have Twitter. You can find a link to it on my Instagram or just type in the name that I have on here. I have the same name on every single platform that I'm on. Very smart. All your TikTok accounts have your full name and the username. Yes. Yes. I do just stand. I stand for a very long time. So you're saying Japan is not a place to visit with a group of people? I've never said that. Go to Japan, visit Japan. Japan's amazing. And like these rules are not for tourists, you know. This is the local culture that doesn't do it. I love Japan. Would definitely go back. I just wouldn't live there full time. Yes, I am single. But it wouldn't be fun if you can't be loud and talk in public. Well, then you're not listening to what I'm saying. This isn't for tourists or for foreigners. This is the locals that don't do it. Trust me, all of the very obnoxious foreigners still do it. Still do it. Have you been to Iceland? No, but I would love to go. Have you been... Beach outback, both preferably. Love your dress. Thank you. I like it too. It's pretty. Pretty. J'adore. Thank you. If you're new here, I'd very much appreciate a follow. I haven't been to Ireland, no. I'd like to go though. I feel like Ireland has a nice humor. I haven't been to Korea, no. Another one of the countries that I'm a little bit iffy about going to because it doesn't seem super safe. Best place I've been to, I really can't choose. I've been to so many great places. Yes, I have been to Greece. I went island hopping in Greece. What country would you like to visit in the future? I'd like to go to Antarctica. It's the only continent I haven't been to. Favorite way to exercise? Lifting weights. South Korea is a wild place. They love Americans. Fair enough. Have you been to the US? Yes. Corfu is my favorite Greek island. Haven't been to that one, I don't think. Yes, I have been to Finland. G'day, mate. How we going? Hi. Hello. We're going good. We are almost 2/3 through our stream. It's going quickly today, isn't it? It's exciting. And we almost reached both of our daily goals. It makes me very happy. How do you look so pretty? I don't know. There's always a lot of partying. There's also a lot of partying in Tokyo, I'll tell you that much. Your voice is so relaxing, so I've been told. It would be funny one day to make an ASMR video, just to see. Feel free to come, I highly recommend it. No, I've already been to Finland. Yellow. Where have you been all my life? Probably right here in my kitchen. Yeah, I don't think my moderators are on today, are they? There's been a lot of really heavy stuff in the chat. But that's okay. People like you. I give that whole outfit look a perfect 10 out of 10. Thank you. Hello. Hi from Miami. Hi. We are gonna try and make a risotto today. I've never done that before, so that'll be interesting. I might just ignore that guy. Lol, that's a bit out of the line. There's a lot of things that's out of the line here. Missed 2 comments and people go wild out there. There has been a lot of comments that's been missed today. Sorry, but there has. Maybe we need a third mod. Can you play a musical instrument? No. Sorry. I can do the rhythm egg. Do you know that one? The egg that you just shake? I can do that one. Okay. Preheat oven. I can do that. What do you think about... you haven't seen anything bad. Shush. I'm happy you haven't. No, but it was supposed to be that both of you could be here. You know? Thank you for the follows on Instagram, guys. We are very, very, very close to reaching our goal today. So if you haven't, please go follow my Instagram as well. There's also a link to it in my bio. We're grading it. Interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's my grader? What brought you to Queensland? The guy that I originally fell in love with over here lived here. So that's actually why it was Queensland and not somewhere else. And then I just really fell in love with this place and the state. Like, I've been down south and stuff, but I like it so much up here. It's also better weather here. Further down south reminds me a little bit too much of Denmark, to be honest, weather-wise. Use his foot to... Yeah, because it's so low. Hey, we got to subscribe. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. What amount of alcohol do you drink per week usually? None. Hey, thank you for the bits. We haven't had a hype train in a while, hey. It is 9 o'clock in the morning here. How much is rent there a month? It's like an average price to pay for a little 2-bedroom apartment. It's like $600 a week, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, what's that, 2,400 a month? Oh, we're close to Hype Train. We're close to Hype Train. Thank you, guys. You must... Thank you for the subscribe, Joe. I appreciate it. We're close to a hype train. Yay! Fancy going on a day. No? Okay, but thank you. Okay. Let's go, hype train, guys. Hey, and we got subs too. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. How do you look? I don't know. I do. I'm making a risotto. We're so close to a hype train. Guys, someone join in. 100 bits, please. Thank you so much, Deagle Splinter. Are we so close? Anyone? Any takers? We could just do a little hype train. It doesn't have to be a big one today. Hey, thank you, Dylan. Look at that. Hype train. Yay. Thank you. And thank you for the follows too, guys. I appreciate it. We got a hype train on Twitch. Yay. I'm on a hype train now. And we already made it to level 2. Are flames related to... Oh, llamas. I have no idea. Yes, just a little choo-choo. Thank you. Look at that. So happy. I'm making a risotto, I think. A prawn risotto. Nice dress. Thank you. Yes, it is a zucchini. Well, it was a zucchini. Finely chopped garlic. Garlic? Prawn risotto. I don't have any white wine. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. Yes, this is HelloFresh. You missed my question, so what was your question? It's midnight here. It is morning here. No, a hype train is over on Twitch. So Twitch is a streaming platform that I stream on as well. And there a hype train is like, what the heck? Look at this. Look how weird it looks. Like an orange garlic. That's so strange. And it's like all rubbery. I've never seen that before. Weird. Golden ticket. Yeah. Green is your color. I kind of think, I don't know. I like most colors. You've drained me. Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you, Dylan. Let's get to level 3. We are cooking at the moment, yeah. Thank you so much for the bits, guys. We're so close. Where is she from? I'm from Denmark. Denmark. But I live in Australia, hence the time. What type of language do you speak? I speak Danish and English and Swedish and Norwegian and German and Spanish. Hey, how are you doing? We almost got a level 3 hype train. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, I do speak German. Most Scandinavians actually know a lot of languages. We get taught a lot in school. Hey, really? That was so close. You almost pushed us over to a level 3. I appreciate the effort. Didn't quite make it though. Did we? No. Shame. Ding. Did I make it? Did I make it? That was so close. Did it? I can't see if it made it or not. Hi, Billy. Hype train. Hype. Did it make it? I can't see if it made it. It's so slow at updating. Oh my god. Oh my god. We made it. That was so close. That was such a close call. Thank you so much for the sub, guys. I appreciate that. And for all the bits. Thank you. Bless. You're a good little hype train today. That was like the closest I think we've ever been. Level 4, look at that, guys, thank you. I really appreciate that. Look at us. Hump day is Wednesday. So my Twitter has told me. No, thank you so much for all the support on the hype train. See, now it's off to bed. Catch you another time. That's all right. Thank you so much for joining today. I got garlic in my hangnail. Ow. Hey, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the subscribe on YouTube as well. This doesn't look very nice. Whereabouts in Australia are you from? I live on the Gold Coast. Favorite pet animal? Probably just a dog. I like dogs. Dogs are cute. And thank you so much for the followers on Instagram, guys. I appreciate it. And on TikTok. We're almost at 711. Yay! Thank you for sharing the live too. Oh, dropped all the garlic. Okay. It's because Wednesday. Yes, that is why. Do you... Wait, what? Ain't gonna lie, you're beautiful. Thank you. If you think so, feel free to drop me a follow. Then you can see a lot more of me. No, it's not that kind of stream. This is a risotto stream. Thank you so much for all the support on the hype train. It makes me really happy. Okay. In a large frying pan, heat a drizzle of olive oil. That's not a frying pan though. Okay. What type of risotto are we making? We're making a prawn risotto. A prawn risotto. And yes, it's called prawn and not shrimp. Because apparently it's two different things. We've learned today. You know what would make me happy? $1 million. Probably. $1 million. What? Why do the pretty ones always be single? I don't know. You tell me. Everyone needs himself a Danish woman. We're a lot of fun. Wifey material. We'll see how this risotto goes. Should have seen some of the... Yes, there's been some pretty damn wild comments today, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, it's part of the job. It is what it is. I try not to let it get to me. What's a good ab workout? I have a good ab workout. I'm actually currently working on making it into a little program for you guys. What do you do for work? I'm a full-time content creator. I do this for a living. I've been doing it for a little over a year now. Cold house. It's not actually, it's pretty hot. I have a fan blowing air on me. I'm currently making a risotto. I'm trying to anyways. Thank you. It's not really a comment to be blocked. I didn't see it. What a prawn risotto. Seared prawns and baked zucchini risotto with garlic, pangrattato, and parmesan. That's how much I can't English. I have tried rock climbing, yeah, I like it. But your veins in your underarms, damn, you feel like Spider-Man. Thank you. If you're new here, I'd very much appreciate it if you drop me a follow over on Instagram too. I have linked it for you. But it's also in the bio if you want to find it. Okay, so is it all of the garlic and herb? A future wish of yours. I'd like to just keep cruising the way I'm cruising now. Very, very happy and content right now. I've never had to cook grated zucchini before. Very strange. Seems like every dress fits you. Yeah, it fits my size. Why do we need breadcrumbs? They're very strange, this. Thank you. Oh, you're really attractive. Thank you. I do have it made. I'm very, very blessed. What part of Denmark are you from? Jutland. Water, 2 cups. 2 cups. Thank you. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you. I don't ride horses. I'm actually allergic to horses, believe it or not. So that is not something I do. Okay, add the rice, stir to combine, add water and bring to boil. Cook for 2 minutes. That was not a lot. Transfer to a baking dish. Bake until liquid. So are we putting it in the oven? Huh? Nah? Hello. So I'm trying to make a risotto for the first time in my life. Is this a baking dish? I don't think I have any other baking dish. Can I use this? Can I use this one? It's a baking pan, so I can use that as a baking dish. It's a bit dirty, does that matter? Glass would be better. I don't have a glass one though. I have another baking dish though. This one? This one or this one? I'm making a risotto. Which one? It's your food, so you can be the judge. Go by portion. But I don't know how much this is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna fit in the small one. But I think there's not enough to fit in the big one. I really need new kitchen items. That will do the big one. You'll probably clean that for. You don't have to fill it up. Yeah. Checks to see how dirty it is. No, it should be alright. I think. Just okay. Okay, and then you pour it over. Transfer risotto to baking dish, cover tightly with foil. Bake until liquid is absorbed. Okay. It smells nice. In general, I think everything's. Hey! Thank you, Billy. Does it show up? I can't see if it showed up. It did not show up. Why is it not showing up? Did it? It did not. That's so annoying. I swear it worked yesterday. I think maybe just a second. Oh, can you see this? Did that work? I think I did it. Look. Nice to virtually meet you. Nice to meet you too. So I completely forgot to my cooking. I think I fixed it. Did I? So I'm supposed to put this in the oven, right? Yes. Hi. Billy, can you tell me if it fixed it? Okay, so 28 minutes. 24 to 28, that's oddly specific. Someone tell me if you can see this. Can you see it? Yes and no. What do you mean? That's a terrible answer. Yes. Most of it. Most of it. Not all of it? Or so I'm streaming on Twitch as well, and I'm trying to make the... It shows up who paid and how much on the screen. That's what we wanted, right? I think. But what does yes and no mean? I can see $25 of something. Yes, the donations that I've gotten through my stream. I can move it. Is that what you want? Or do you want it to be bigger? Smaller? I'm not sure what he's talking about either. Oh. Warmer. Colder. Marco. Paolo. Thank you. Yeah, I am a bit confused. Blown away by your abs. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lovely dress. Thank you. It is one of my favorites. Okay, so we made the risotto. 28 minutes. Can somebody time that for me? 40. It's around 10 o'clock. Wipe out frying pan. Thank you for the follows and for the roses, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm trying to make a prawn risotto. First time. Drizzle of olive oil. Hey. Thank you. I do go to the gym once in a while. Yes. Good morning. How are you? A little greeting from Denmark. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. No, I go to the gym very often. Sorry. Very, very, very often. I do think I also have great genes, though. What's up? What's up? What's up? Stirring until golden dry. It's easy to taste. Our residency based on residency is based on a lot more things than just income. Gosh, I'm good at this. Return cooked prawns. 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 Sorry, I'm back. Yes, we can now see the tip donation, but I don't think we can see the notification alert. Ah, John, do you have any advice on that one? Make me... Okay. Guys, these comments, Jesus. If you own a house, you can get residency if you work. Yes, but it has to be a house worth a certain amount. You can't just buy like a little tiny house somewhere. It has to be over $1 million. And the same with the business. Because it sounds all well and good until you realize how much money it has to cost. And then it's not all well and good. Trust me, I've looked into every single option there is. I'm trying, it's hard to lean as soon as they type it. Yeah, but you can usually see it before I can. You are gorgeous. I need to marry. Thank you and welcome. I'm trying to make a prawn zucchini risotto at the moment. You just happened to read that one as soon as you said it. They're usually deleted before I even get to look at the chat. I'm watching my apprentice struggle. Thank you. Look, there's a lot of cringe comments. It is what it is. Do you think this is done? It looks done, doesn't it? It's a really bad time I have to pee too. I'm sure this will do. Do you travel often? Yes. So far, so good. That's good. Good. No, I could imagine it's not. I still appreciate the effort. You are a pretty one. Thank you. If you think so, I'd very much appreciate a follow on my socials. We're up to, woo, there's a lot of garlic in that. It's a good thing I don't have a partner, hey? Don't forget, I swear there's these bloody fruits above the house and they're just so loud when they fall down. You're mid. I don't mind being mid. I remember when that was like a massive thing going around on socials, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being mid. But also, if you're gonna judge my appearance, go on and let us see yours. If you're so far above mid, bring it. Drop a photo. Thank you for the follows. What is mid? Mid is like average looking. Ooh, shaved Parmesan cheese. L plus, I don't know what that is. That person is wrong. I mean, each to their own, you know. I can't choose what you're into. I always thought something was different about you. You're the only streamer who stands up. Does everybody else stream sitting down? I kind of see it as a good way for me to, well, one, exercise, and two, keep my energy up, and three, actually do something productive while I'm streaming. You know? It's nice. And then especially like if I don't, because some streams can be really low, right? And if they're really low, I obviously don't make anything from them. And then, you know, if I don't make anything from them, or it's been a really bad stream with a lot of hate, then at least I will have made food. Thank you, I appreciate that. And thank you for the follows over on Instagram. I really appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, I've pinned my Instagram for you here, but there's also a link in my bio if you want to click that. It takes you directly over to Instagram. Do I sense a bit of an accent? There's a lot of an accent. It is a comfortable dress. I'm excited about this. I don't think I've ever had a risotto before. Thank you. I do actually have to pee though. So while I go to the bathroom, if you wouldn't mind going and dropping me a follow on Instagram, that would be very appreciated. Other than that, I'll be back in like a second. Don't go anywhere. Are you still here? Yay! Yes, please follow me. That would make me very happy. We're almost at 62.7, which is wild. Yay! Hi, how's it going? No, that's okay, you don't have to. I appreciate all the compliments. As long as you're nice on here, I appreciate you. I don't have Instagram. That's alright. That's alright. Then you can follow me on here. If you doubled your prawns. Hey, someone subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Did anything... What? I'm doing great today. It's a very nice and chill stream. And I'm excited because it's my very first prawn and zucchini risotto. Can you believe there's 785 calories in it? Seems a lot for a zucchini. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. Australia, baby. Australia. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. I live on the Gold Coast. GC, baby. GC. You can also see a very ripped photo of me on my Instagram if you want to see that. Enjoy it, because we're about to start bulking and then it's gonna disappear. When I see your thumbnail, I thought you were a mature streamer. What do you mean a mature streamer? Definitely going to visit Denmark. I mean, you can, but I'm in Australia, so I'm not sure how fun that would be. Thank you, guys. Confetti, confetti. Thank you for all the follows. I really appreciate it. We are almost done with our risotto, which is exciting. Did that tent setup come with your truck? No, I added the rooftop tent, the fridge, the tires, the tint, something else too. I also took out the seats and built the storage compartment in the back. So a lot of things. A lot of mods to my little car. Show abs. You can't really show abs with a dress. I'm also a little bit chunky today, so. Thank you for the subscribe on YouTube, Steve. What's your channel about? I talk a lot. It's just a happy and positive and uplifting channel to be part of. And then I'm not bad on the eye, I've been told. How does your man feel about this? I don't have a man, which makes it a lot easier to do this. I feel like if I had a man, that would probably make it a little bit complicated. I'm not a vegetarian, no. I'm about to eat prawns. Peeled prawns. They look so weird when they're not cooked, hey? Thank you. You look healthy. I am very healthy. I am. We're so close to 62.7. Let's go. Thank you to all the people following me on Instagram. It makes me very happy. Much appreciated. Are you a tall Dane? No, I'm only 165 centimeters. So it's like an average height for a woman, I think. Thank you. Let's go. I appreciate all of you being here. You are hot. Thank you. Or your Instagram is hot. Thank you very much. I do have a hot Instagram. I agree. Do you rely on social media for affirmation? More for income. I feel like I've gotten all of the affirmation I need from social media. Like I don't really need any more of it, but I still rely on it for my income. So thank you for the subscribe on YouTube, Zach. I appreciate it. We're like this close to reaching 62.7. 0.7. That means 63 tomorrow. Is that a dress or a pajamas? It's a dress. It's a little sundress. Have you seen a kangaroo? Yes. How close are you to your watch hours on YouTube? I actually can't tell because I need my main phone to check. I can't see it on my other phone. I can let you know tomorrow. But last I checked, I was at like 2,500 watch hours, so I need another 1,500. What's on your mustache? I don't know. Probably a bit of zucchini. Hi from Sverige. Hey. No, I've never fought a kangaroo, and I'm not going to. And I think if I ever did, the kangaroo would probably win, to be honest. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, hi. How did you manage to move there? It's a fairly simple process, to be honest. It's just expensive and time consuming. What you gonna do next? I am gonna wait until my risotto is done cooking. Which it should be soon, actually. A lot of people creating fake accounts. Glad Twitch tells you when fake. How can you tell when they're fake? The ones that do the, what's it called? Possible ban evader. Because yes, that is nice. You look amazing in a bikini, thank you. Yes, it is a Danish accent. Partly. Partially. Ban evader, yeah. Could you teach me how to say thank you very much in Danish? You can say mange tak, but like tak, T-A-K, is thank you in Danish. Tak. Then if you want to say many thanks, you can say mange tak. If you want to say 1,000 thank yous, you can say 1,000 tak. That's a couple of ways. Sometimes if you're like really, really grateful, you can say 1,000 tak. Mange tak. M-A-N-G-E. Mange. That's many. 1,000 tak. It's like 1,000 thank you. Tack så mycket. But that's the Swedish version. Oh, hot. 1,000 tack. Thank you. 1,000 tack for being here. Why is it weird coming into someone speaking too well English and then switch perfectly to Danish regardless if you hear it? This is so reversed weird. Jeg snakker bare rigtig godt dansk. Det gør jeg bare. Yeah, it's kind of like you can alternate between two different people, because I don't think that the Danish me and the English me is the same person. It's almost like I get to pretend to be two different people, which is really cool. Sverige. You should be wearing your bikini. I'd probably get kicked off the platform then, and I don't want to be kicked out. Yeah, jeg har været i Sverige. Sverige. I'm from Denmark, but I live in Australia. Australia, baby. Australia. Alright, let's cook some prawns. Oh, we're cooking them in butter. Hey, what's up? What's up? What do you like better, Vegemite or Nutella? Neither, actually, believe it or not. Kicked off. Twitch has a hot tub and pools you all the women wearing next to nothing. Yeah, but I don't have a hot tub or a pool. Yeah, first so much for semester. Oh, good one. Every time I meet someone from a new country, I always ask them to teach me how to say thank you in their language. That's a cool habit. I like that. Thank you. And thank you for all the followers over on Instagram. You're very close to 62.7. Yay! That's okay. I don't want to get into the hot tub streams. That's not what I want to do with my channels. Does your Danish self ever make you do things you don't want to do? No, it would be the English version of me. The Danish version of me is very conservative. The Australian version of me is the wild one would say. Like, I think even back when I lived in Denmark and stuff, I was just a completely different person. And then as I started traveling and moving around, I like slowly learned that other countries aren't as conservative and became a little bit more free-spirited. Is it too... what would you say changed you? Just traveling and meeting people and like learning different cultures. Not all countries are as conservative as Denmark is. Hi. Hey, thank you for the TikTok hat. We got 11 out of 30 TikTok hats today. That's not bad. No, I'm not conservative. As I said, I am the English version of me is definitely not conservative anymore. The Danish part of me is still to an extent conservative, where I'm like, oh, can I post this? But it's very much been, she's like suffocating down here. Just the English version of me, just like. I've been in Australia for almost 4 years. Yes, there's a lot of beautiful women in Denmark. Oh, Should probably turn that on if I wanted to cook those. Don't allow the good English version to ruin a good woman. No one's ruining anyone. I still have the exact same morals and values, just very different ways of dressing and behaving. And one isn't necessarily better than the other, you know? Thank you for the roses, I appreciate that. We're making a zucchini and prawn risotto. I like the English side better. She's a lot more daring and confident and cool. Would you say that we in Denmark are less open to femininity compared to... Yes. But it depends how you see femininity, you know? But also Danish females tend to be very masculine too. Which is interesting because Denmark is one of the highest countries when it comes to equality between men and women. But we are just very independent, career-driven, stubborn, very masculine women in Denmark. We're like, you know, like the Viking women, we fight and we train and we're big and we can take care of ourselves. And I see a lot of truth to that. Guys, we only got 13 minutes left. Sad. Thank you. Also, I don't know how to check on this. How do you know if it's done? Has anybody made a risotto before? How does one know if a risotto is done? The masculine, feminine, Danish side. Women in general, I found, are more masculine than women in other countries. Yes. I don't know what consistency this is supposed to have. Is it supposed to be dry or is it supposed to be soft? Like, is it supposed to be mushy? Oh my god, I can't believe I made risotto. I feel so accomplished as a woman. Mushy, yes. Okay, well I think I did it then. Good. How good I am. Okay, and then silver beet. What are you cooking? I'm making a risotto. For the first time ever. Like, I feel bad for whoever is going to be my partner one day, because they're going to, like, I hope they can cook. Otherwise it's going to be uphill, just saying. Okay. Thank you. If you're new here, I'd very much appreciate a follow, both on here and on Instagram. I think the prawns are done. I can cook for us. Well, that's nice. That's a cute idea, Dylan. This is a lot of food. Interesting. Not bad. I did that with my ex and it was a fun time. Yeah, I think it's a cute idea. This is what it looks like. I don't know if that's nice or not. Alright, see I got a pre-lunch, then I got a lunch, and I got a dinner. How good. How do you know if the prawns enough? Is that enough? Maybe not. If they're pink, well, it is pink. Yes, but I don't like looking at the recipe, Dylan. You know this. It says 3 to 4 minutes. Took it a little longer. Pink is good. So is that it? As long as it's pink. And this pink. A little pale pink though. Like a light pink. Add butter. I did add butter to them. It is prawns. Is there a difference between cooking prawns and cooking shrimps? Guess you don't ever want those 200 subs. What do you mean? We got 200 subs. Hey, and thank you for the sub to a story. We got almost 500 subs, I'm pretty sure. What would you say? What would you say is the biggest mental change you had to? You definitely have to toughen up a little bit to live in Australia. Their sense of humor and lifestyle is just a little bit tougher over here than it is in a lot of other countries. There's a tail on this one. Yeah. Remember when I said one time you actually read all the ingredients instruction, I'll gift them? Oh, yeah, but you never did, and I did one correctly and you never gave them, so you were just bullshitting. You're still here, yes, for another 4 minutes. We're nearing the end, guys. We're nearing the end. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This actually looks really nice. I'm excited. Do you have a sister? They're not biological though, so they wouldn't look like me. Sprinkled with Scooby-Doo. Thank you for being here. No, these are prawns. Apparently there's a difference between shrimps and prawns, Dylan. One is saltwater and the other one is freshwater, apparently. So I've been told today on this stream. Thank you. Moment of truth. Look how cute it looks. That's not bad. Aww, bless. Thank you for the bits. I think it looks pretty spot on. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Game Time Killer. Thank you, Glennie. No, I'm not married. No, these are prawns. Look, it says it on the recipe. Prawns. P-R-A-W-N-S. Prawns. Hey. It is Wednesday for me. Happy hump day. That's okay. We are nearing our very last minute. If you have any last pressing questions you would like to ask, now is the time before I have to love you and leave you. Until tomorrow. No, I'm not looking to settle down. Or marrying. But if you follow me on Instagram, I'll make sure to let you know when I'm opening my dating pool again. No, it's a prawn risotto. It's actually really good. I'm very surprised. Thank you. The last book I read is called In the Flow, and that's the one I'm reading at the moment. Have a good day. Thank you. I hope you do too. As always, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the bits and the follows and the subscribes and the roses and the gifts and all of the support you show me on here. It's much appreciated. I say it every day. I need to find something else to say, but I'm always grateful for you, for everyone that keeps joining me on my daily streams. You mean the world to me and have quite literally changed my life. So that's really cool, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. If you haven't yet, I'd very much appreciate it if you would drop me a follow, both on here but also on Instagram. There's a link in my bio, or it's just the same username as I have on here on like every other platform. Other than that, I'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, same face. Probably new outfit though. And other than that, I just wanted to say that I love you. And I hope you have a great day. Or night, depending on where you are in the world.